We are live. And for everyone tuning in, it's 10 a.m. EST for me, wherever you are. GM. Excited for another Gaming on Solana live stream. And of course, we had to bring the Roblox of Web3, what everybody's been talking about. And I was portals, and I was like, man, these guys have been all over my timeline with everything that they have going on, all these activations, all these games. And I was like, man, I think it's time. It's time we not only be able to stream it, not only be able to play it, but those that have the Gaming on Solana NFT, make sure that you're in the Discord, you're verified, and you're able to play with us because there's some really cool prizes as well for those that are participating. So without further ado, I wanted to introduce Bus, who's part of the Portals team, the COO. And Bus, man, how you feeling today? GM to you.
I'm feeling good. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man, I'm excited, man. Look, I came across Portals several times, never really like deep dived into it, and then a couple weeks ago, I was like, I was invited to like into one of the town halls, and I was like, I can't believe how developed this is, and I was like, holy crap, like I'm like I've been sleeping on this, and I'm like I gotta wake up, and I was like, like just everything that you guys have to offer right now. I was just like, man, it's definitely. You guys have like brought it to a different level now. Tell me, like, how are things right now? Like, what are you guys excited for? What's happening? Give us like that 411 on Portals right now.
Yeah, it's a really exciting time for Portals. We've been developing the platform for the last 3 years, and the platform, if you're not familiar with it, is sort of a no code, build your own games platform similar to Roblox. We're often referred to as the Roblox of Web3. And so creators can just go and make any type of game they want, share them with their friends. We're all browser based. You don't have to download anything. Anyone can jump in at any time. And one of the things we've been gearing up for this year is we have the Portals TGE coming up. So that's sort of the big thing that's in the pipeline. And with that comes like another expansion into a ton of new UGC powered assets, the new asset economy. We're hoping to supercharge all of the game creation with an incubator program. So we're about to kind of launch Portals into hyperdrive in terms of all of the expansion of everything on the platform.
Bus, like, let me understand this. So, massive TG possibly coming. Games are being released. There's prize pools for the games currently. Like, how does one keep up with everything that's happening? Is like Discord, Twitter? Like, talk to me like how I'm able to make sure I don't fall asleep again.
So it depends on what you're most interested in. If you are somebody who's interested in building games, I would definitely recommend jumping into our Discord. Our Discord has a really strong builder community. They're all chatting every day on like what they're working on, how they accomplish different things. If you're more interested in like the gaming aspect for live events, speedrun competitions, we do these play to mint events where you can jump in and mint rare collectibles. I would say follow the Twitter, follow the Discord notifications for announcements, and that will keep you covered. And then if you're more interested in like the Web3 stuff, we have the Portals Foundation account, which recently published our light paper.
Hello,
That's a good source for all of the Web3 specific items.
All right, I'm gonna just jump into Portals right now, man. And I think you said let's do a speed run. Let's show the people the game. Let's talk. Let's not just talk the talk. Let's walk the walk. So, Bus, what am I doing right now? Tell me. I'm in the first ever Chrono speed run. I'm kind of talking to the person. I loaded up the account with $25.
To get started.
I'm ready to go.
Okay, yeah. So how this competition works is you'll go to your right and there's a ticket booth, and you'll buy a ticket to enter the competition.
Okay.
Once you've bought the ticket, all you need to do is there's a course that's now behind you, and you'll just try and compete on the course as fast as you can.
Hold on, because the wallet's coming up on my screen. Hold on one second.
Oh yeah, no worries.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it down real quick for a second. Okay. I got my ticket in.
Okay, so you can close out of this screen. And now if you turn around, there is a little bridge you have to walk over here. And this is the start of the course. So you'll just run through this. You're trying to get to the top of the mountain as fast as possible. And
I'm wondering if I should lower my settings a bit because I'm freezing just a bit.
we've noticed that when you're streaming, especially through onto X, it does lower frame rate. So you can lower your graphics settings down just to make sure you're getting high FPS.
Well, okay. I'm on a different complete setup, so that's weird. But anyways,
Oh, you are okay.
Should I do low? All right, I'll do low for now. Okay, cool. I see you right next to me. Oh, but you didn't even give me like. Hold on. You didn't even tell me what buttons I got to push or anything like that, bro.
Okay, WASD to run directionally. Shift will make you sprint. Space to jump, and then if you press R, you can cursor lock, so you're not having to click and drag.
Okay. Oh, this is even better now. Okay, cool. Where are you?
I'm right behind you.
Oh, okay.
So for this competition, we have 80% of all the fees paid into it being distributed through the prize pool, and then the other 20% is actually acting as a burn for Chrono.
Bro, I think I'm gonna like. I gotta make sure this is like only one game that we play because I could tell I'm gonna get like addicted to this.
Yeah, usually these competitions will start out and we have a pretty diehard community of speedrunners now developed because we've done similar competitions to this in the past, and they'll come in here and tear up the course pretty hard.
Oh man! All right. I got the hang of it. I think I have the hang of it. I suck, huh? Damn.
We actually ran this same course with Tolly back in December, and we had a couple hundred people running through it all at the same time. It was pretty crazy.
I think I'm stuck now. Could I got stuck? Let me see if I could get out of here. Oh, there we go. I'm out. If this is the worst speed run time, let me know. Oh,
we always get one person that will come in and run it in like 30 minutes.
is that me? Is that who you're talking about?
I don't think so. Your time's not gonna be that long, but usually you'll see pretty large increases in performance after you go through it the first 2 to 3 times.
I can't get onto that third one, man. Damn. We're about to rage quit, chat. This is how people break keyboards, man. Just so you know, Bus. I'm gonna have to make sure I send you guys the invoice on this new keyboard that I just picked up.
No crashing out live on stream. You could do that after the stream.
I mean, hey man, crashing out is actually like the thing nowadays on Twitter. So I might have to crash out here and say, you know, this is not a skill issue.
We had one of the streamers stream a speed run for like 16 hours straight last year and ended up having to ice his arm from playing it so much. It was cramping and sore.
I think you know what it is. It's just the camera angle for me that I have to get like used to, and the sensitivity of what my mouse is. We should have had you stream the game so that I'm not making the game look bad, and people will be like, "Dude, Jorge, you suck." Yeah, I feel like I don't jump high enough sometimes, and I'm hitting the damn space bar.
On those bounce pads, you shouldn't need to.
Don't say you shouldn't. You need to do everything. All right, boss. Here we go. Ready? I have a feeling this is it. Told you. Told you.
Nice
All right.
one.
Wait for the 38-year-old man. Okay. All right. Where we at? All right. Here we go. One more jump. All right. Oh, thank God I didn't have to start all over again. That would have been brutal.
For this part, it can be a bit tricky. So you'll want to just make sure you're lining up. So if you're facing the ledges head on, you will perform a ledge grab, which will be pretty helpful in this last section.
I'm gonna take it easy here. I'm not trying to. That was it. That took me. Damn it, man. We gotta run this stream again, man. Start all over again.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
you can.
So what did I come in at? Fifth, 5 minutes and 38 seconds. Bus, you did it in 1 minute. All right.
Yeah, so if you come over to this other leaderboard, you can see the prizes for the top 4 people, and then how much chrono has come in and how much has already been burned. So this is kind of one of the ways that we can take chrono is sort of a case study on how you can use tokens within the platform. And so, for example, setting up a speed run, you can create instant token burns and just have people win prizes, burn tokens, and do it in a fun way.
Okay, and so like talk to me about this season 3 right here. That this 200,000 in rewards.
Yeah, so Chrono Rush is sort of the flagship game for Chrono. It's how we initially distributed the token, and then we've been running it on a somewhat weekly basis where the way it works is you deploy a space fleet, and that fleet will go participate in a simulated battle against everybody else who has a fleet deployed. Depending on the performance of your fleet, you'll earn more or less chrono tokens, and then you can use those tokens to upgrade your fleet so you perform better and earn more tokens. The way we initially launched Chrono was we did a huge airdrop. I think there was around 50,000 eligible wallets across Solana, and then all you had to do was jump in that first season and upgrade your fleet, and you kind of end up with 2 to 3 times more tokens than you started with. Now that the token is more distributed, you're getting around 15% of the original supply in this last season, which is about 200,000 worth of prizes going out.
So this like how many seasons will there be? Like I guess like how does the structure look like? Is it like this year, like quarterly thing, monthly, or is it like anybody just coming in and setting up the prize pools?
So for Chrono Rush specifically, we started initially with 3 seasons planned. Season 1 was around 30% of the total supply. Season 2 was 15%, and season 3 was 15%. In season 1, we had really good results. We actually sunk more tokens into fleet upgrades than we went out in emissions. And so now we actually are shifting Chrono Rush to be perpetual. So it'll, starting in season 4, it will go on a weekly basis. So every week you'll get the fleets will reset. Anyone can deploy a fleet. They go in, upgrade the fleet, and they'll compete for whatever the prize pool is for that week. And then however much is spent on upgrades, a portion of that will go into the next week's prize pool. So over time, the rewards should taper down. And this is sort of how we're thinking about distributing the token over time. It's kind of like a vesting schedule, but gamified.
Yeah, no, that's like so sweet. All right, but like, okay, how do I get my fleet going, man? Like, I'm kind of like digging it right now. I'm trying to figure out like how I throw more money right now.
Yeah, so season three will start. We're actually introducing a referral system for season three. So you'll be able to share a referral link, and then once you get a referral link, you'll be able to join. So
Okay. But should I
that
be
system,
prepping? Like, should I be like, what? How would I prepare for like season three? Just besides like running through the course, like, how do I get the fleet going and all that?
if you wanted to prepare, uh, get some chrono, join the Discord, and join a guild. So there's currently 4 really active guilds, and what the guilds do is your guild will attack other fleets with you. So we have these channels set up, and the guilds will jump in and be like, "Hey, we want to go take out this fleet. They've been attacking us a bunch." And they'll go and launch a full-on attack and blow up other people's fleets. So it's really important to be in a guild because they also will offer you protection. Um, so I would say join our Discord, find a guild, and then the announcement for getting in and starting your season 3 fleet will go out later today.
Bro, check out my skill. Check out my moves.
Nice.
Dude, I love this. I actually think I could probably mimic the robot. Man, I can't wait till the day that like it can mimic your actual like live stream in the game. You know what I mean? This is sick. All right, boss. So let me ask you another question. All right, I'm gonna join the Discord. I'm gonna get involved. I probably should start my own guild, gaming on Solana guild. I think that's what we're gonna start right now. Speedrun 3 is coming up. Right now I put in what like $15 into Chrono. So basically, what did I just do right now? Just I threw into Chrono. I did my speed run, but how long can I be able to do these speed runs? How long can I kind of like keep practicing? Is there like a time limit? Is there anything that I should be aware of? Like where my like 10-15 bucks went to, or 600 Chrono? And I think you're muted. Just an FYI.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. So the chrono you just put in, 80% of that went into this prize pool over here. So
Okay.
if you turn around, you can see the leaderboard on the right has the prize breakdown. So this shows how much each place on the leaderboard is going to be getting in the prize pool, and then the
But
total
when is
amount of
this distributed? I'm sorry. When is that distributed?
yeah, this will go out in 24 hours. So
Oh,
this
okay. So
will
like it's a 24-hour window. So I should go and try to compete as many times as I can.
yes, in this 24-hour window, run it as many times as you can. Try and get the fastest time you can. You can see if you open up the chat in game, everybody's setting their new scores. So people are already trying to move up on that leaderboard.
Oh man, you should have never told me that in the middle of the stream because now I'm getting better. Look at this. Look at who said a 38-year-old can't play? Damn, speed running right now, man. What do you think? I'm doing better or what?
We'll see once you get to the bounce pads.
Hey man, relax. Okay, can you just give me some credit? Jesus,
Well, you're breezing through this part. I think you breezed through it last time as well.
bro, you're not being a good. Oh, I see what you're saying. You see, not this is what you wanted to talk crap about, huh?
Yeah.
I'm here to prove Bus wrong. What
Oh
do y'all
dang.
think, man? Right through it, man. You give me like another like 10 minutes of playing this and I'll be like an expert. Oh, I almost had a perfect run. Dude, a minute and 42 seconds. What's the fastest? 51 seconds? No way. Who is this guy, Ernie AMG? What does he have? Like an AMG motor? 51 seconds? Man.
That's crazy.
All right. So how do I rerun it? Do I have to go to the village every time or can I just go somewhere else and just.
Yeah, you have to start back at that same location. You can press H or you can run over to that orange circle and press X.
Man, dude, I swear to God, I'm gonna like lose my whole day playing right now. The competitive spirit is coming out inside of me right now. How the hell does he do it in 51 seconds?
So there's a couple of what the speed runners refer to as skips on the course, or shortcuts on alternative paths. So once you start figuring those out, you'll go and kind of like right here. There's a once you get up to me, I'll show you. There's a skip right here where if you jump on this ledge and then jump right up here, it's faster than going on the normal path. And so people will play and they'll try and find all of these little shortcuts and then they'll string them together.
I gotta follow Ernie, man. That dude's like a beast right now. Who is Ernie? Do you know him?
Yeah, he's one of our holders.
Dude, like now I want jump. Oh man, I'm horrible at that jump, man. I gotta get that jump. I also gotta turn. You know, man. I also gotta turn the sensitivity on this damn mouse, man. Or you could just tell me straight up, stop making excuses, bro. It's cool.
It does look like you're playing with a pretty high sensitivity mouse.
Yeah, I mean,
we do have controller support as well. If you prefer to play on controllers, you can link up with Xbox or PlayStation.
No way, really?
Yeah.
That's sick. You see, I'm telling you right now, man. Here goes the rest of my day. My competitive spirit inside of me has been ignited. I already like this is the previous one I went faster and this one's slower.
Yeah, sometimes you'll also get to the point where as you're really dialed in on the path you want to take, you'll make like one mistake even early on and like your run is blown and then you'll just reset. Like you'll see some of our speedrunners, they'll get to like one part that they're working on mastering and they'll jump, and then if they mess it up, they'll just instantly reset and not even bother finishing.
Yeah, no. I could see me rage quitting soon. How about we just enjoy the view? I'll say, man, the views in the game are pretty pretty sick, man. Like kick-ass job on that.
Yeah, so, shout out to our team.
Yeah, like so what's the other games right now? Because the other day I was in like the town hall, like where it was like just like kind of like an open world.
Yeah. So actually the town hall that you were in was in this space. So
no way.
if you go down to the start and just head over to the actual village section, you can see we were speaking over in this section. The variety of games on the platform are actually pretty wide. By far the most popular is speedruns, and that's primarily due to the ease of use of setting up a speedrun course is the fastest for our builders because it requires the littlest amount of logic, because the game logic for a speed run is just a start timer and a stop timer, really. So we see a lot of speedrun courses get built, and then our interactive studio, which is how we build all the games without code, is capable of building anything from escape rooms, puzzle rooms, 2D platformers, side scrollers. We've done like Flappy Bird clones. A few weeks ago, we did a mining event where you could jump in, mine some gold, bid on RWA assets. So it's really possible to do almost anything on portals. It just kind of depends on like what game do you want to play and what kind of games you want to build.
Yeah, and even like just hold your meeting, right? Because the other day we just held a meeting and like we just talked about it, right? Like I think, man, whoever figures out the way to link X spaces to being live within the game, that would be like killer.
Yeah, no, we actually just had Super Phoenix DAO. They're started as a Star Atlas DAO. They built a spaceship in portals based around one of their Star Atlas IPs they own, and they were at Solana Crossroads this last week, and they were streaming Solana Crossroads into their portals space.
That's sick. That is sick.
Yeah.
All right, so what else should we do, man? Like, what else should we show that like everybody that's watching right now?
So I see you have Loop Park open. That's a good one to check out right now, especially as we get closer to TGE. So if you
Yeah,
want
man, I
to,
want some loot boxes, bro. Talk to me about that, because like, all right, let's switch over to loot box. Oh, sorry. There we go.
yeah. So what this event was is last year, we sent out, I think it was close to 1 million loot boxes across Solana, and they went out to NFT communities, DeFi platforms, super teams, really like any community you could think of on Solana basically got a loot box. And what's in these loot boxes is portals points, which will give you token allocation in our upcoming TGE, or they contain compressed NFT wearables. So if you have, let's say, a famous Fox loot box and you open it, there's a 50-50 chance you get like a famous Fox hoodie that you can wear in game, or portals points. And so this loot park is where everybody was jumping in at the time to open loot boxes, see what they got. And then there's actually a quest line in here where you can check out, I think it's 7 games of just sort of an introduction to
The
what's
good
available
news
on
is
the
we have
portals
shipped hundreds
platform.
of anyway.
Okay. So I'm here. I went through the tutorial. I go to the loot station first, or do I go and buy first
After opening your loot boxes, you can go talk
portals
with
credit,
Gareth
right?
to go on your first
You
trip.
don't need portals credits for this. Just click on the terminal for the loot boxes, and if you have loot boxes in your wallet, they'll show up here. If you don't have them, you can buy them on Tensor. They're like $1 or something.
Can you buy them through the game or no? Or do I have to go?
You have to go to Tensor.
Okay.
DGen Sunglass loot boxes was a holder exclusive drop that we sent out last summer. Those went out and started selling for like 2.5 SOL each. It was pretty crazy. Those are very limited run.
And these are like what, Mad Lads, portals, and what? Like you got a bunch of ones here, huh?
Yeah, those are just display. We've got Mad Lads, portals, Slimes is the one of one community that
You are done.
of the artists that just did our artwork for our collection.
To equip a wearable.
Yeah, man, this
So-
is awesome.
Yeah, if you go over to the big rock in front of the volcano, you should be able to kick off the quest line.
All right, the big
And-
rock in front of the volcano. Which one?
To it.
Do you see that little wizard over there?
Lizard. You mean that, like the
Wizard.
little wizard?
Yeah, wizard.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Cool.
Good dusking adventurer. How may I help you?
Huh.
You might have to press escape if your cursor's hidden.
Yeah. Damn.
That's super weird.
Yeah, it is.
A quest you are not in the prop to slay a dragon. Lucky for you.
All right. Oh, was I supposed to watch him?
Yeah, this actually looks like it might be bugged right now. It's
Okay.
supposed to pop up some credits that you can go collect, and then they'll give you armor and everything, and then you can go fight a dragon, and after you fight the dragon, you'll unlock new levels. But I'll need to actually go check out what's going on there.
Yeah. All right, cool, man. This is awesome. I'm definitely gonna go buy some loot boxes, especially like since they're only a couple bucks, and I like to be a degen, and especially with what you mentioned of where things are progressing to. I think if anybody's watching, not financial advice, but loot boxes like the play to meet right now.
There's a couple loot boxes to keep an eye on as well. The Mad Lads loot box has a limited supply of 100 hoodies in it. The geckos boxes have a gecko sword in it. There's a Bohemia one that has an exclusive staff. The Cave World boxes have actually 2 unique weapons in them. So there's a couple boxes too. If you see them on marketplaces that you can snipe them, they're definitely worth it. A little bit better odds.
So what's Eclipse City?
Eclipse City was it's another speedrunning course. This one came out in July of I think 2023 actually, and it was done with Drip, and we offered I think a collector at the time, so about a $2,000 prize. You run through the course, and you would just compete for that single prize.
All right, let me see if I could get
this
through.
This is telling you right now that you have to go back and do the quest line to unlock this level.
Yeah. But I could still move through it though.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got some Portals credit.
It looks like you have not unlocked this level yet. Collect the...
So, dude, this is like another speed run, huh?
It looks like you have not unlocked.
Oh, but it's not going to let me go through it. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, he's going to pester you and tell you.
Select the game cartridge to unlock
All right.
this level.
You can just press back if you want to go back to Loot Park or close this.
So I did hit return to Loot Park. Let's see does it bring me back or no?
If you just press the backspace, or the back button, it'll take you back.
Huh. Can I just go through the tunnel because it's not working? No.
Right. Just press the back button on your browser is what I mean.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I get what you're saying. Jeez. All right. So back to the Portals website. For anybody that doesn't know, it's theportal.to. Head over there, connect your wallet, get straight down to Chrono Rush. You hit enter here. You go to Chrono Rush. Well, first you have to get some Chrono Rush. So head over to Jupiter. Make sure you exchange to Chrono. I did USDC. I think it was like 10 or 15 bucks. Got right into the game. I'm able to go and qualify. They have the portals, the loot boxes that are available on Tensor. For those that are on Tensor, definitely go check those out. But I mean, like, man, I think like what these guys are building is real serious, and like this is the type of things that you just need some more developers on here. And like, man, like look at this, like this is really cool, right? And I think like you're mentioning like already more developers like the Phoenix DAO, and like they're getting involved. I think as all this stuff starts going mainstream, this is the type of things that would go mainstream because, yeah, you know what Roblox has done, and we know what their mad powerhouse of a company is. And so, there's this Web3 able to enable the financial aspects, the transparency, the ease of access to being able to the assets and everything, man, like I'm really, really like excited for what this could potentially be. Bus, I appreciate you coming on, man. It was really cool to be able to experience it and then get a tutorial from you, and also get some of the alpha of what's coming up next. Any final words that you want to give us? Any final words of wisdom as well for me?
Stay tuned later today for Chrono Rush Season 3 announcement. If Roblox of Web3 is something you're interested in, definitely join our Discord, hang out with our community, follow the Portals Twitter and the Portals Foundation. And if you have any questions or want to get involved at a deeper level, feel free to shoot me a DM.
Yeah, I guess my other question would be is how do I change my character, my avatar?
So for this specific event, we have it gated to only this avatar, and that's just because users uploading custom avatars sometimes tend to upload really large avatars, which can sometimes cause lag.
I get it. Cool.
So for speedruns, we'll usually gate them to just a single avatar, but for other spaces, you can just change it to whatever you want.
Awesome. Yeah, man. Well, man, Bus, I think it's been awesome being able to not only go through a speed run, also tell us about the alpha, making sure that we have our notifications on. Man, I think I'll probably go spend the next hour just making sure I could try to at least. My goal for today, here's what my goal for today is: at least beat you, man. If I could beat the minute and 5 seconds, like I'm gonna try one more time before you go, just in case I
If
could
you
do it
can get
live.
sub 1 minute, you have a pretty good chance of taking home the prize pool. That's where we'll start to see that 50-second to under a minute is going to be the pretty competitive time to beat.
What are you thinking, bro? Could this be it? I spoke too soon.
It was on pace.
Dude, my mouse is so sensitive. This is so wild. That should be part of the speed run. Put your mouse at like the most sensitive and see how good you are.
I think we have a lot of people play on controllers simply because they don't like the mouse sensitivity.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because the controller, the camera moves quite a bit slower.
Oh, man, I think I ruined this one. I was on a good streak, man. I was good. And then I got a little overzealous. I was so close. I'm gonna have to go and edit the stream after this. I'm gonna have to spend too much time editing it and find something on your Twitter of somebody else's stream and that killed it, and then just put my overlay on it.
Steal their score.
Yeah. Damn, 2 minutes.
You know, you can. We have had people pay users to run courses for them, especially in our mint events. They'll hire speedrunners to go run the course for them.
Yeah, man. If anybody wants to hire me and pay me to go and practice every day, I'm open for work. So slide into my DM. I'll be putting in 4 hours a daily. I'm cheap too as well. So for those that are wondering how much, don't worry. Just slide into my DM if you want me to be part of your team. If you need a rock star like me, let me know. But Bus, man, really excited for everything. Give us the socials. What's the X account? How do we follow it? Where to follow it? Any other platforms you guys are on to make sure that we're also giving you a shout and a follow?
Yeah, the X is _portals_, And then Portals and X or Discord and X are our two main platforms for staying up to date on everything. And our Discord should be linked in our X bio if you're looking for that.
Awesome. Yeah, the Discord is where I think everybody needs to make sure that they go and join, because seems like things are popping off over there, huh?
Yes, definitely.
All right, boss man. Well, I appreciate the time. I appreciate you coming on. Really, really excited for everything you guys are building, and we'll stay tuned. And you make sure you head over to our Discord as well to catch up with all the games that we'll be streaming every day, man.
Will do. Thank you for having me.
All right, boss. Take care. Have a good one.
You too.
Well, there you got it, guys. Another stream, another game on Solana, man. That's just like I tell you guys every time, like the games on Solana right now are just. Can you believe that we're here, right? Can you believe that we're finally going from just talking to actually playing it, to talking through the game? I mean, that's what we've been all kind of waiting for, and it's great to finally be here. And again, only on Solana, right? I mean, like over 20-something, 25 games that we're playing over a 4-week span. I mean, like if that doesn't speak volumes, I don't know what else, man. I mean, to be able to have so many games right now, to be entertained by so many games, so many different prize pools. Again, we're over 45,000 gaming NFTs being already minted. Huge shout out to everybody that's constantly liking the post, retweeting the post, commenting on the post. Really, really appreciate it. Appreciate every games that are participating. We actually even have a new partner. If you guys haven't seen, Bonk also came in. So for those that are new to what's happening, I think we mentioned, you know, the prize pool keeps growing and growing, right? Partners are coming on. So shout out to Bonk as well for coming on. And for those that listened yesterday to the Beamable stream, right? Shout out to Beamable for their contribution. We still have to go through Play Solana, Soulflare. We have Drip House. We have a bunch of other great supporters that are really coming in. So again, things are heating up here at Gaming on Solana. I appreciate those that tuned in. And another stream tomorrow, actually today, 2 p.m. EST. Make sure you come on X. We're going to be doing our spaces. We got a great lineup as well. Going to be talking a lot about Web3 gaming. But even tomorrow, if you haven't seen the stream schedule for the week, we got a bunch of streams happening this week, bunch of games that we'll be playing, bunch of founders and community members that are going to be coming on to talk. We even got now some ambassadors and accelerators that are looking to also come on and showcase their skills. So stay tuned for those things that are coming. But till the next one, guys, appreciate everybody that's came in. Appreciate everybody that's tuned in. Make sure you like, make sure you retweet, and till the next one. Peace out, everybody.